In today's video, a checklist for returning home as an international educator with special guest Diana Biabout. Hello, coaches! Welcome back to another episode of Coach Better Quick Tips. My name is Kim Capino, and I am here to help you coach better. After decades as a teacher and instructional coach in international schools, I founded my company, Eduro Learning, to support coaches at every stage in their career, from new and aspiring coaches making the move from classroom to coach, to current coaches ready to be more intentional and strategic in their practice, and for established coaches leveraging their coaching experiences to lead. If you are ready to recognize and leverage your informal leadership as a coach so you can build a thriving coaching culture in your school community, come learn with us at edurolearning.com. Today's video is inspired by conversations we have with our private mentoring clients who are returning home from international teaching. If you have a question you'd like to hear us answer, please leave a comment down below, join our Coach Better Facebook group, or find us on social media and send me a DM. You can find all of our resources for instructional coaches and listen to our full podcast episodes on our podcast website at coachbetter.tv. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to catch all of our latest episodes here on YouTube. All right, let's get to the episode with Diana.
Hi, I'm Diana Biabout, and I've been a teacher, coach, and mentor in the United States and internationally for over 25 years, and I'm a global cohort mentor for the Coach Certificate and Mentorship Program at Eduro Learning. 3 years ago, I returned to the United States, originally planning to come home in the summer of 2020 after 9 years overseas. However, COVID accelerated my timeline a bit and complicated my initial plans for settling back into life in the U.S. During the pandemic, we saw a number of international school educators making decisions to return to their home countries temporarily and even permanently. I had heard many stories of the challenges in making those decisions, including pre-pandemic, about returning home and the uncertainties and the opportunities that lay ahead. These stories led to a conversation on the Coach Better podcast, episode 202, called Returning Home as an International Educator, with 3 other amazing international school educators who have gone through similar experiences. On that episode, we discussed our experiences of returning home after spending time abroad as international educators. We'll have a link here for you to watch that episode too. As a follow-up to that conversation and conversation I've had with other expats returning home, I'd like to share with you some questions to consider if you are in the process of or thinking about returning to your home country after living internationally. Today's video is all about ways that you can think through a move like this. Before I get to those questions, are you making a change in your career within your school or organization, or looking for new opportunities professionally? Do you need support and accountability in making decisions and moving forward? At Eduro Learning, we offer private mentoring packages where we'll work together one-on-one to help you articulate your professional goals and design a custom learning plan that works for you. Having a mentor gives you an outside sounding board to talk through any challenges you may be facing in your professional life, including moving back home. Find out more at edurolearning.com/mentor. And now let's take a look at some specific aspects of returning home. In episode 202, Maggie, Emily, Kristen, and I all shared a variety of reasons for moving home after extended time living and working internationally and our experiences so far. Based on that conversation and my own recent experiences, here are 5 questions to consider in framing your approach for returning to your home country. Of course, these could be used when considering any type of change, but let's look at them through the lens of returning home from life abroad. Question number 1. What is your purpose in returning home? Being clear about why you are moving home helps to keep focus on this sometimes very emotional decision. In some cases, I've known people who have had not much control over their decision due to a regional conflict or a global pandemic. In other cases, it has been a decision based on personal or professional circumstances. No matter the situation, being clear about your purpose, as with anything, will help you prepare for and experience your transition home. For example, I made the decision to move back home to the United States to be closer to my family. Keeping that in mind has helped me make any follow-up decisions easier. Question number 2, what is your plan? Just like with any move, what are your goals? What will need to happen to achieve those goals, especially around securing a new job after your experiences overseas? In my case, I know the work I have been doing abroad as an EdTech and innovation coach were not as common in the public schools in the United States, so I knew it would take some time to find a suitable position. A timeline is beneficial, but be realistic about how long different parts of your plan might take and be ready to make adjustments. Question number 3. What logistics do you need to prepare for? Learn as much as you can about what you need to do to get yourself, your family, and your belongings back home. Just because you're returning to your home country doesn't mean that there aren't systems you'll need to navigate in reestablishing your life there. The more you know, the less challenging things will be once you are home. For me, moving home to the United States meant, among other things, that I needed to take responsibility for my own health insurance. I did the research and was prepared with some options that met my needs. Question number 4. How will you build community personally and professionally? Working in international schools, many of us were involved in very close-knit communities, personally and professionally, by the nature of working and living in a foreign country. Moving back home does not always provide those types of communities, so you may need to make some extra effort in rebuilding your professional learning community. Additionally, finding ways to connect with others who've experienced international life can be beneficial. For me personally, through social media, I was able to keep connected with my PLN and friends around the world. On a local level, I made an effort to reconnect with friends here and use my networking skills to make professional connections. Question number 5. How can you utilize your skills and experiences from living abroad to settling into life in your home country? As an international educator, you've had the experience of moving to and living in a foreign country and having to adapt to new languages, cultures, environments, and systems. Your adaptability and problem-solving skills will benefit you in making your transition back to your home country. Although I had managed to spend winter and summer breaks in the United States, I found that settling back into life here, especially during COVID, was challenging but manageable. If anything, my life overseas gave me confidence in handling and adapting to life back home, balanced with my more global perspective. You'll most likely experience some reverse culture shock as part of your repatriation, but you can approach it as you did when you lived abroad, with patience, understanding, and humor. Moving abroad in the first place was a huge decision for all of us, and moving back home is just as big. But if we are clear on our purpose and take into consideration what we are bringing home with us, we can start our return home on a positive footing. An explorer mindset will help you approach this life-changing transition as a new adventure. My move home did bring challenges, but I'm grateful for the opportunity I've had internationally and the experience and perspectives I brought back with me that enhanced my life back here in the States. The adventure continues.
Thanks for watching this episode with Diana. Are you in a time of transition this year? Would you like some support through the process? We can help. One of the ways that we support clients in our private mentoring packages is coaching them through big transitions, like moving back home. When a package is focused on a big transition like this, our work together includes things like strategic planning for next professional steps within teaching and beyond, recognizing the unique skills you bring based on your international experience, setting and managing expectations for the transition, networking and connecting clients to others that can support you in the process, and helping you identify exactly what's most important to you and your family right now so you can say yes to the right next step. Having this kind of personalized guidance through a big transition can really help you stay focused on what's right for you and your family right now, as well as highlight any potential gaps or missed opportunities in your recruitment portfolio and networking process. If you're curious about this support, you can find all the details at edurolearning.com/mentor or DM me at edurolearning on any social media platform and we can chat about the options. Even if you're not making a big move this year, join our Coach Better Facebook group and connect with us on social media at Eduro Learning and send me a DM. I would love to chat with you about your professional goals for the year anytime.